Yo, this your boy M Breezy, back at you again, man, with another video. Y'all already know how it go, Cowboys. It's Cowboy news y'all want, and it's Cowboy news y'all gonna get. So we gonna hop right into it, man, with no questions asked. Yesterday on June the 9th, Laufenberg, the Dallas Cowboys local game announcer, he appeared on the 105.3 fan show out here in Dallas, and showing RJ and Bobby Belt. They asked him a series of questions about the Dallas Cowboys, about what he's seen these OTAs in this minicamp, to what stood out to him the most. We're gonna listen to what this guy had to say. He had a lot of interesting points when he answered these questions about Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore. Very interesting points, man. Very interesting points. And you can kind of, if you got a good ear, if you want to be objective, you'll hear some of the points that he made. That was very interesting and very true. He was pretty much forthcoming about what he had to say. But he don't want to come out and say it, but y'all already know, if you can read between the lines about what this guy had to say. So let's take a listen to it, man, then we're going to dive right into it.
All right, Babe, what has jumped out to you from some of these Cowboys sessions? I know it's hard to, garner a lot of things with the way that they're practicing, but what are some of the things that have stood out to you?
I'm looking at Brandon Cooks and saying, wow. I mean, we know what he's done, obviously, had 1,000-yard seasons and been a very, very productive player. But he's jumped out where I'm like, okay, that gives this offense a little juice. So at that wide receiver position, which really they had CD Lamb and then, a bunch of relatively average guys out there because of Gallup coming off the injury. But if Brandon Cooks plays like he looks like he's going to play, and Michael Gallup comes back to the guy that he was, that could be a formidable threesome they throw out there at that wide receiver position.
Are you chuckling and laughing at how we in the media are blowing up the Texas Coast offense, and we're just dying to find differences between McCarthy and Kellen Moore? What is the reality of what you're seeing and what you're hearing and what you think the offensive changes will be?
Okay, before he answer that question, you guys heard what he had to say about CD Lamb. Pretty much he was saying that CD Lamb was out there playing by himself because Michael Gallup was not 100% and he was hurt. So Noah Brown, he was, he wasn't the third guy for the team. So pretty much CD Lamb was out there by himself. That's what he just said. Now with the addition of Brandon Cooks and Michael Gallup with a full out season to get healthy, and I believe he's healthy and going to be 100%. He just said that this offense shouldn't have any problem, because everybody's saying from the looks of things right now about Brandon Cooks, man, it should be a cakewalk. Should be no problems with the Dallas Cowboys offense, no problem with the passing game. So, hey, if you got an ear, you can hear what's going on.
I do like the Texas Coast. Honestly, to the naked eye, you won't know a difference. I may not know a difference in what you see. I don't think anybody's going to go to a Cowboys game that they open against the Giants in New York, but nobody's going to look at it and say, wow, you know what the difference was? I see they're doing this and this and this. I think it's going to be imperceptible to the average person.
Okay, now, hold up. He just said that he's not going to see a difference. So all this smoke Mike McCarthy has been blowing about the new West Coast offense coming in, and he's going to run the damn ball more. So pretty much what he just said is it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be still Kellen Moore's offense with a little dib or dab here, a West Coast offense. I don't know, man. I'm like y'all. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
And I'll include me in there. Now, if you're a defensive coordinator who played against them last year, and you're scouting them all week and you're looking at things, you're probably going to be able to say, okay, they're doing this a little different and that a little different. But I don't think you're going to see a ton of change.
Babe Laufenberg, Cowboys radio analyst, joins us here at 105 through the fan. When McCarthy said he wants us to be Dak's offense, ownership of the offense, I think it's important for a quarterback to be in complete control. Like, do you think quarterbacks play better when they're not doing what the coach wants them to do, where they can see it and do it themselves?
You have to ask Aaron Rodgers about that. No, I mean, plays would come in for Aaron Rodgers. He'd say, screw that. So
Hey, I know y'all caught that. Y'all caught that. What he's saying is, pretty much, if you see something that you don't like, you're going to call a different play. So is he saying that Dak Prescott was not changing the play? Is he saying Dak Prescott is one of those quarterbacks and just going to go by what the coaches say? Because y'all remember, when people saying Dak Prescott can't read defenses, from the way it looks. Now, that could be one of the points. I'm just saying, don't get mad at me. I'm just saying, because the man is throwing it out there, man. The man he's throwing it out there. And if you can read between the lines, you can hear what this guy's trying to say.
I mean, I think every coach and wants his quarterback to take ownership, if you will, of the offense. I think that's just a given. And any good offensive coordinator, play caller says, hey, what do you like? I don't care if RJ Choppy's my quarterback. I'm going to RJ and saying, hey, what do you like in the game plan? What do you not feel comfortable with? Any coach is going to do that. No coach is going to say, hey, well, I don't care if you don't like it. I think it's a heck of a play. We're going to run it. So there's always that feedback between quarterback and play caller. And I do think, much like baseball, and maybe Mike Bassett can address this, that play caller and that quarterback have to be like the pitcher and catcher, where that catcher flashes a sign and that pitcher says, man, exactly what I was thinking, exactly what I wanted to do. So as a quarterback, you're out there on the field. Of course, now you don't flash signs. They talk in your headset, in your helmet. But when that play comes in, you say, oh, man, that's exactly what I wanted to run right here. So we'll see how long that develops. The interesting thing, though, gentlemen, and this is not maybe it's a defense of Kellen Moore, but I don't think he needs to be defended. The offense has been good.
Yeah.
The offense has been really good.
Now, all you Kellen Moore haters out there, y'all just heard from the guy he's deep into this organization because he's a game analyst for the Dallas Cowboys. He called all the games locally on the radio when the Cowboys play here in Dallas. Y'all heard this guy just said. This offense has been good with Kellen Moore. For all you Kellen Moore haters out there, the man just said it. So y'all gonna argue with him too? I guess y'all gonna argue with him too. Y'all gonna argue with everybody that says give a different opinion than what you guys give. But hey, of course that's how it is. You know, we got the biggest fan base in the world, and everybody all over the place, and we haven't won in 27 years. It can be frustrating. I get it.
I'll give you Dak Prescott, right? Which starting quarterback, you'll know the answer here, led the NFL in points per game last year?
Dak Prescott.
Mahomes was second. Jalen Hurts was third. Josh Allen was fourth. Over the last 3 years, which quarterback, when he started, obviously, so I'm not talking about the team, but which starting quarterback has averaged the most points per game?
Dak.
You know the answer. Dak. Dak. He's the only quarterback, as a matter of fact, to average 30 points a game over the last 3 seasons. Typically, you don't say, hey, let's get rid of that coordinator. I don't know who the heck's been calling the plays, and I don't know who's running that offense, but we got to get rid of him because our quarterback has only led the NFL the last 3 years.
Right. See, that's it. See, I love this, man. You know, I know Babe Laufenberg. He's inside. No, he's very deep in the organization with Jerry Jones. He's real close to him. You know, these guys, they kind of know how Jerry Jones is, and Jerry Jones made a big investment in Dak Prescott. He don't want to try to cross the line and step on the toes. So everybody got to throw these stats out there about the one that make Dak Prescott look good. Every stat they throw out is a stat to make Prescott look good. So you gonna try to compare him to Mahomes and Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts? Look, man, the boys are there. Man, these guys are beating better teams. It just is what it is, man. But they gonna leave them stats out though to make their point valid. So I already know how it go, man. I'm not gonna harp on that. But hey, that's what you're supposed to do, I guess. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
In points per game. So it's going to be a very interesting. You know, it's almost like they can only go down, right? I mean, they're the fourth highest scoring offense in the NFL last year. So there's 3 spots above.
They already said they can only go down. If the Cowboys go down this year, after the last 2 years under Kellen Moore, who's gonna take the blame? Who's gonna take the blame? But I already know where most of you guys are gonna go. I already know it.
Are you going to go get one of those? So it'll be a very interesting year, no question. But I do think, hey, Mike McCarthy, you're the head coach. You want to do it your way. Clearly there was, well, I don't know how you want to describe it, but they said the parting was mutual. And I always say nothing's ever mutual, right? Somebody comes to somebody and says you're fired, right? Or somebody comes to somebody and says I quit. I think as McCarthy was walking down to Kellen's office, Kellen was walking to McCarthy's office, and they met halfway and said, yeah, let's end this thing.
Babe Laufenberg here on The Fan. What are the passing concepts in the West Coast offense and how?
So pretty much he's saying Dak Prescott didn't want Kellen Moore gone. Dak Prescott and Kellen Moore were pretty much tight. He didn't want Kellen Moore gone. So all these decisions being made around Dak Prescott. Why is Dak Prescott all these decisions being made? Why won't this guy speak up? Why won't this guy speak up? Oh, I guess he's too PR. You know, he gonna say the right thing, so he ain't gonna do it. You know what? You wanna know why Dak Prescott is being so quiet when all these decisions being made? Because he don't want the blame on him. He knows that if he stay quiet and let everybody else put the blame elsewhere, it won't fall on him. But this year it's gonna be a different story. Different story.
How do they apply to Dak's skill set?
I don't know exactly how you would say they apply to Dak's skill set, because really the whole thing comes down to, you know, are you throwing the ball accurately? A little more reading in the West Coast offense. I mean, I could go into the particulars of all of it, and quite honestly, a lot of the offensive concepts have come from the West Coast. Now they've changed through the years. They've taken it and they've gone different ways, but. You know, it was funny because yesterday somebody asked me, what's the difference between ball placement and accuracy? And I said, there is none. we never, you know, if you put the ball where you're supposed to put it, you can call it accuracy or ball placement, call it whatever you want, but right. It's the same thing.
Hold up. So you saying there's a difference between putting the ball where it's supposed to go and being accurate? Not, hey, man, come on, man. Come on, babe. Babe, come on, man. If you're an accurate quarterback, you're going to put the ball where it's supposed to go anyway. So don't try to get in here and try to fool everybody like it's two different things. No, it's not, man. If you're an accurate quarterback, you will know where the ball's supposed to be and you're going to put it there. So this is what I be saying, these guys. They don't want to try to make, you know, like I said, Jerry Jones had invested a lot of money in Dak Prescott. And they can't come on the airways talking bad about Dak Prescott because Jerry Jones, they don't want to take Jerry Jones out because they know what kind of person Jerry Jones is. Jerry Jones will get rid of their ass if you be too critical of his investment. So we already know how it go, man, but hey, just carry on.
We never dealt in ball placement, right? You just said, hey, Roger Staubach, a great throw. Put it right where it needed to be. Now we have to deal with these nuances, and we need new words for basically the same thing that's been going on for 100 years or whatever, right? So hey, and Dak liked Kellen Moore. That's going to be the interesting thing. I mean, this was not a situation where Dak wanted Kellen Moore gone.
Hey, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Everybody want Kellen Moore gone. Your boy Dak Prescott didn't want Kellen Moore gone. Hey, y'all gotta make this make sense, man. Hey, what y'all gonna do, man? What excuse y'all gonna keep coming up with, man? Y'all, it's a lot of them out there, but people be telling y'all, man, what's going on? What's going on? But y'all are hard here. Y'all want to listen. Every time that we come up short, and y'all want to put the blame on where it's supposed to go at, and y'all gonna ignore the facts, even though people that inside the organization tell y'all what the facts are, y'all still choose to ignore those facts, hoping there's gonna be a change. But I hope it do, though. I hope it be a change. I hope Prescott get better. Trust me, I do.
So it's just going to be an interesting evolution. Not saying good, not saying bad. We'll see what relationship in terms of that play caller quarterback, Dak and Mike McCarthy develop. But to Dak's credit, Dak is always going to say the right thing, right?
Yeah.
He is always going to say this is great. I love it. The changes we made, I love. All that. The proof will be in the pudding, as we know.
Babe, when you look at this week specifically, it felt like Mike McCarthy, Dak, Brian Schottenheimer, there was this increase in talking about turning things over to Dak and freeing up Dak and putting a lot of this in Dak and ownership. I want him to own the offense. You referenced there that Dak was a fan of Kellen Moore. We know Dak was a big fan of Doug Nussmeier. I don't think he was necessarily thrilled with either move. Do you think that that empowerment is part of the install process that they've gone into, has just said, hey, we're trying to show you that this is not anything we're doing to try and limit you. We're trying to free you up. We want a lot of this to be what you want.
Hey, all the Cowboys content creators, all y'all that support Dak Prescott, I want to you guys hear this news. I want you guys gonna talk about this news, but you probably won't talk about this news because you're gonna ignore it because they're gonna make your argument look bad. But hey, that's why they got other content creators out there like me is gonna put things out there that you guys don't want to put out there. I'm gonna put it out there. Now, all this notion that y'all put everything on Kellen Moore, everybody saying, even including Dak Prescott, they like Kellen Moore. They didn't want Kellen Moore gone. So you guys want Kellen Moore gone. Why? Because you get on YouTube and Twitter and you're arguing with other fans and trying to find the reason why we lost the game and what you won't want to tell the truth. Because you look like an asshole when you're out there praising Dak Prescott, then it backfires on you and you look crazy. So you got to take it off Dak Prescott and put it on somebody else. But hey, the truth is the truth is staring you right in your face. The truth is right here, looking right in the face. But you guys choose to ignore it. You choose to ignore it. But hey, it's gonna come to a halt, man. It's gonna come to a halt very soon.
I think that's probably a good point. I think if they talk about the fact that it's going to be Dak's offense and Dak's can take ownership, that, suddenly you become invested in that, right? So even if you weren't thrilled with the changes that were made, all of a sudden, when you're now the guy and it's on you, I think there's a different element involved at that point. So I think that's enough.
Here we go. Like I just said, this year it's going to be all on Dak Prescott. Ain't nobody else to put the blame on. I know y'all going to try to put it on Mike McCarthy, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Dak Prescott, you've been quiet all this time, but your quietness is saying a lot. You're being quiet is saying a whole lot. Pressure is on you this year, Dak Prescott. I hope you succeed because the blame finger it can't point it nowhere else. It had come to a halt. That's it. Now, I want to see if they're going to try to get this deal done to reconstruct your contract to make room on the cap. I want to see if they're going to do it this year. If they don't do it this year, before training camp starts, or even before training camp and the regular season starts, that's a big red flag. They're telling you right now, you got to put up or shut up. And it is what it is.
Outstanding point by you. And you talk about letting Dak take the offense. Well, Brian Schottenheimer, if you remember, he was in Seattle when they were saying, let Russ cook. So, and then, of course, Russ crashed and burned in Denver last year. But, he was out there through that whole deal. So, he's certainly, Schottenheimer is certainly an engaging personality. He spoke yesterday after the practice and got a great personality about him, great sense of humor. And we'll just see if we're all laughing at the end of next season.
So there you have it. We're going to see if we're all laughing at the end of next season. See, the guys are pretty much, they're trying to say it's on Dak Prescott, but they can't say it because, they know how Jerry Jones is. And they know some of these Cowboy fans are panning to get all up in a bunch and they'll try to dish you or call your name and you know what you're talking about and all this, that, and the third, man. But, hey, like I say, man, I hope Prescott get it together, man, because I'm tired of all these excuses, man. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. It's too many excuses, man. It's too many excuses. And so when you talk about Dak Prescott, some of these guys get mad. They try to unsubscribe and do it. Hey, man, I don't care about none of that, man. I'm just here to tell the truth. I'm here to give you the news. And I'm here to give you, let you know, get my opinion about what I see. That's all I'm doing, man. If that pisses you off, man, you're weak. You're weak anyway. You're weak. You can't handle the truth. You're a weak person. That's just me, man. But this offense, man, this team as constructed, the offense and the defense, man, we got firepower on both sides of the football. There is no way that the Dallas Cowboys should not be in the NFC Championship game this year, or even, shall I say, the Super Bowl. What other quarterbacks in the NFC that y'all quote unquote say not better than Dak Prescott. Y'all say Jalen Hurts not better than Dak Prescott. Geno Smith ain't better than Dak Prescott. Who else out there in the NFC over there in NFC? Aaron Rodgers is gone now. He's gone. He's not out of Green Bay no more. You got Jared Goff over there. Y'all saying Jared Goff not better than Dak Prescott. Who else over there in the NFC? Kirk Cousins. Y'all say y'all cousin, third cousin, Kirk Cousins. He's not better than Dak Prescott. What quarterback in the NFC is better than Dak Prescott? The way it's going, if Dak Prescott so elite, from the way it looks right now, Dak Prescott is the elitist quarterback in the NFC. He's the best quarterback in the NFC because he owned the Eagles. That's the team that the NFC champion last year, Jalen Hurts. They represented the NFC last year in the Super Bowl. And y'all and they can't beat Dak Prescott. So what other quarterback in the NFC is going to stop the Cowboys from going to the Super Bowl? I just want to know. Can anybody help me out? What quarterback in the NFC is better than Dak Prescott? Let me know in the comment section. Let your boy know in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment, share the video, and tell me what quarterback in the NFC is better than Rain Dakota Prescott. Until the next time, it's your boy M Breezy. And I'm out. But guess what? I'll holler at you.